Hi, City Life family. Excuse the ducks in the background and the sun in my eyes. I'm in the polytunnel at work, and I'm just doing the encouragement. And there's two things I want to talk about. The first is, it's a whole year ago for me, really, since lockdown and social distancing began. And I was really impacted by Jesus saying, "Where two or three gather in my name, I am there in the midst of them." And it's like church has become simpler. It's come back down to this essence of being with Jesus and being with other people who want to be with Jesus, and that then he is with us. And I just think I've got these two things I want to put. That's one of them. And the other is it's a bit like we are in City Life now. We are off on a journey. But I don't feel like we've started. I feel like it's a bit like the playground at school when a school trip's going on. The first residential you've ever been on at school. I don't know if you can relate to this. It was quite an impactful thing for me. And it makes me think of Paul when he takes the youngsters up to Scotland with Young Life. You assemble in the car park. There's a minibus. You're putting your bags on. You're saying, "Oh, what have you got in your sandwiches today?" Or, "How do you feel? What's the weather going to be like?" And you're gathering together, ready to go. You've got the same journey you're going on. It's new. It's exciting. You're a bit nervous. You don't know who your friends are sometimes on these things. And you just it's all settling in on the first day. And I feel that's a bit like that for us in City Life. I feel like we're about to go on a journey. We haven't quite started. Jesus has invited us to leave the building behind and go kind of into the wilderness, away from the things that we know and we're secure in, into this unknown thing where it's kind of just us and him. And I'm excited about that. I think the wilderness is a place of finding God and leaving things behind. And it's like on that school trip, you've got in your rucksack what you need just for the journey ahead, just for the week away, or 2 weeks or whatever. So I don't know if that helps anybody, but I'm finding that helpful to think, yeah, we are kind of milling around in the car park, a bit excited, a bit nervous, and soon we're going to definitely, Jesus is kind of blow the whistle or something, and off we go. But the thing that I really feel to take with us is, again, the simplicity, where two or three gather in my name. The other simplicity thing that's come through, I've heard Bev talk about and others since the beginning of the year, is making disciples. And I wrote it down on a piece of paper here. I got it wrong the first time, actually. I did make and go disciples, which is probably some kind of action figure available in a Christian bookshop near you. I didn't want to say make and go disciples. I wanted to say go and make disciples. And I've been thinking of this. I felt really liberated in this, realizing that Jesus said to the fishermen, "Come and follow me," before he'd even had any other kind of conversation with them. He said, "Come and follow me." He invited them to follow him before they'd made a commitment. And he said to Matthew, the tax collector, "Come and follow me." He called him right out of his context of collecting taxes. And I feel a new boldness to invite people to follow Jesus. Whether they've started following him for sure or not, to say, "Look, I'm following Jesus. I'm an apprentice to Jesus. This is what my life is all about. And it's the best. It makes sense of things. He's the one I'm trusting in. Why don't you come along with us and try it out? Find out. Because it's amazing. It's going to change your life and ours." So I feel like that is, if anything, that is what we need to take with us as we go off on the school trip with Jesus into the wilderness, is this: go and make disciples. That is really all the church is, or at its most essence, that is what Jesus said: go and make disciples. So I just want to say that, and I've got my little card again. It's not the Make and Go Disciples, available at a Christian bookshop near you. This one also is a slight mistake. It was Disciples Go and Make, which I think is my Yoda impression. But anyway, I'll just leave that with you, a little bit of silliness. Let's go and make disciples. Let's go with Jesus on this journey. Thank you.